Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live from Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Wednesday, November 12th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning in. And, thank you guys for enduring our 4-day weekend. Something that we were blessed with the opportunity, and happy belated Happy Veterans Day. Everyone out there that served, we salute you, and hopefully you had the day off and you got to appreciate it as well. It was weird because it landed on a Tuesday. So our boss effed up royally. Was like, oh, well, since it's on Tuesday, it wouldn't be insane to think that you should just take Monday off. And I was like, bet, you got me. I'm in.
Bet.
Yeah, 4-day week. So give me a 4-day weekend going into my birthday weekend. So I'd rather have it like last weekend, short week here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, jam-pack the shows. Make sure they're all-star shows from beginning to end all the way through. And we got hell of a show lined up for you today, tomorrow, and Friday.
Yeehaw.
Just to start things off with today, listener bait galore. We got to play catch up on our ticket giveaways, okay? Because, we got Jacob's Castle, which is Jacob Knoll, who is Bradley Knoll's son and lead singer of Sublime. It's his original band. He's going to be performing at the Rialto Theater. We're going to be giving away tickets for their show. So you can see them live. Actually, it's not even Rialto. It's 191 Tool on November 18th, so a week from today. I'll see if I can get Jacob in studio. And then on top of that, we got the Greek Festival this weekend. And we're starting off on Friday. Right there, kicking off basically Dusk Music Festival weekend. Now, Greek Fest is right across from the Monica. That's all this great food. And that's essentially going to be the entrance to Dusk as well, because Dusk's location has moved. And it's right there on Congress now. So we're gearing up for that. I'll be giving away a pair of tickets for the Greek Festival. Your Tucson Roadrunners, we have a pair of tickets. We have several pairs of tickets give away for their November 22nd game. And on top of that, we announced a major concert announcement just the other day. And I wasn't here to make that concert announcement. So we posted it on our Instagram page, which it pays to follow us on Instagram to give you a heads up. 3 Days Grace is going to be performing in Arizona. They just announced it. And I'm looking at my promo sheet card and I'm like, what WTF, dude? I'll get the information later.
Just so you know, general information.
Yeah,
they'll
dude,
be here sometime somewhere.
Here's what it says, Rico. It says, get ready. Just announced 3 Days Grace is bringing the A. And that's where it stops.
All right.
Yeah. Well, new system.
I
Working
like
out the kinks.
I like the mystique
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah, exactly. So we have that happening. 3 Days Grace tickets going to be up for grabs. 2 opportunities to win today. So we'll play a little game and also, maybe just throw out the phone number. So do yourself a favor and do me a favor as well. Text a friend today who you know is a fan of 3 Days Grace and tell them to listen to Rock 102.1 if they don't already, right? Spread the word that we're giving them out because it's good karma. Maybe if they win tickets, they bring you to go see 3 Days Grace, and that's how it goes. Or you win them as well, and then you have a big crew to go out and enjoy them live at a location and destination to be determined, even though it was announced here. You know what? I'll just pull it up on our Instagram. That's where all our information is anyways. But yeah, that was always fun. Okay, so 3 Days Grace, the All Nation Tour, special guest I Prevail, and the Funeral Portrait are making a stop on November 21st. Next year. Man, they announced it a year out, dude. That's crazy. With that said, that's going to be at Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. So all week long, It's win them before you buy them tickets. So that's how much fun we're going to have. In fact, actually, I will give you your first opportunity to win those tickets before they go on sale, before 7 a.m. this morning. And we won't even play a game. I will just be playing 3 Days Grace. So I'll announce that when you hear 3 Days Grace, be caller number 69 to score those tickets. And it will be before 7 a.m. this morning. So I'm very excited about that. Yes, exactly. It is nice, Rico. Did you have a nice weekend?
I did.
All right.
I slept in.
Cool. Nice.
That's a plus.
All right. Well, let me recap some other good things. First and foremost, congratulations to our U of A Wildcats football team. Bear down. For winning the game on Saturday and being bowl eligible. So they clinched bowl eligibility and, they celebrated with playful bowling imagery on the video boards after the big game on Saturday. It was homecoming, too. So to bring home a win on homecoming weekend, that was fantastic. Our U of A Wildcat basketball team continues to be on a tear, demolishing the NAU. But, I mean, no one thought that was going to be close. Cardinals still suck, but the Suns look okay. They play. So, I mean, as far as Arizona sports is concerned, not bad. Yeah, I had a good weekend of Roadrunners games. We split the series with Coachella on Saturday night with like a very exciting overtime win. It was fascinating, and we had a really good time with that. So, thanks to everybody who came out. I will say this, though. I did have one awkward moment over the weekend where... on Friday, I'm walking in the arena. Okay, two things. Okay, let me start off with this, Rico. I show up to the TCC or the Tucson Arena, right? Now, I park backstage, where the, your
VIP section.
Yeah, super VIP, right? And so when I pull up into the entrance, it's guarded by security, and security usually waves me by. Mm-hmm. But at this, on Friday, the security guard's like, "Hey, Beef, I got to show you something." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, what's that, man?" And so he's like, "Look," and he pulls out this laminated sheet of paper, right? And so on the laminated sheet of paper, it says Roadrunners Executives, and it shows pictures next to the names of the executives and their titles of, what their position is with the organization. Mm-hmm. And it's basically a parking permit list, right? Oh, jeez. Yes, right. You can see where this is going. So then you look down to the bottom of the list, and not typed out on the list, but in Sharpie within quotes reads, "No beef." That's it. Big letters. "No beef." Big letters in quotes written on there. Like they didn't even have the decency to type it up. Right? It was an afterthought. Right.
Wow.
Right. And so I'm
that
like,
hurts even more.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm like, what the F is going on here? And they're like, "I don't know, man. They just said no beef, and I guess I can't be." And I was like,
"How do I know you didn't write this?"
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Well, it was laminated too." So, so I'm like, WTF? So I went down. I talked with Lisa, the head of security there, and she's like, "I don't know, Beef. I got it from the top, and yes, this is how I got it, and yeah, I understand why you park here. You're kind of a celebrity, and and I'm like, yeah, I am, Lisa. I'm a big deal.
I'm the heart and soul of this team.
But the reason why I park back there is A, it's super easy. And I love that aspect. But B, at the end of the night, when I'm trying to get out of the game, I'll get stuck talking to people for like a good half hour to an hour after the game. Because people want to say hi and I don't want to be a D. Sure. So the only way to get out of there at a decent time is to sneak out of there. So that's the reason why they let me park back there. So I was furious about this. And so I talked to the Roadrunners president, Bob Hoffman, and I'm like, "Hey, man, well, what's the deal with this?" And
whose handwriting is this?
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I don't even know what that's all about." I'm like, "Bob, don't you F with me, man." Because I'm DJing this event too. So like I actually showed up extra early to DJ, and I'm like, and I gave you the homie rate to DJ, right?
Yeah.
Like now you're going to get the professional rates. I'm going to give you the full rate of me bringing out my DJ equipment because you're making me hike it a mile.
Yeah, exactly.
The big pain in the ass. So that already started off my day. I wasn't feeling great about the situation. So fast forward about an hour and a half later, I'm working the game and I'm walking down the corridor and I hear behind me a girl go, "Beef," right? And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And then she goes again, "Beef," right? And I turn around, I look, and it's a very beautiful woman, right? And she's double fisted. She got 2 full beers in her hand. Uh-huh. And but I realized she's just reading my jersey. Yes. And so
And giggling to herself.
Yeah. And
Like
so
Beef.
she goes, oh, I go, yeah, I know. Silly name. And she goes, no. It fits you. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, what the F does that mean, bitch?
Wait a
Right?
minute.
I was so because she was too hot to tell me that beef fits me. I was like, honestly, I was offended.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
You've been
dude.
dealing with a lot.
Yeah, no, it was not a good. It was a rough start.
You're like, man, this is the last thing I needed to hear today.
Yeah. I
Why
was
are you
like,
doing this to
first
me?
off, I'm booted from my VIP parking spot. Next thing you know, I got a woman that's way out of my league just reminding me this, and
Holding one beer for her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Like, oh.
telling me that my face fits the beef moniker.
Right?
And like, you don't understand, I have a last name too. It's a whole big picture.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
I'm a walking contradiction, lady.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a lot smarter than just what it
Sure.
appears.
Yeah, you're just a meathead. You're beef. Yeah, you're shaped like beef.
Yeah.
Come on.
It fits you.
It fits you. It's gonna haunt you forever.
Dude, I know. Fits me.
What
Fits
does that
me?
mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean? I'm honestly offended. So,
Yeah.
it was a rough start too. Otherwise, it was a fantastic weekend. So I just wanted, now we're caught up. It's been great. And if you've been listening to this entire rant, well, then you deserve a reward. So how about, let's see.
I'm just saying 2026 is coming soon. Lean beef is on its way. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, dude. I stopped eating that day. I don't know if that's going to fix. All right. We are Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on a podcast broadcast, both on Instagram and on all of our platforms. And we got a bunch of people joining us on the stream already, which is great to see. And I'm trying to get there it is.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what?
Look at that.
This is great for the Instagram format, but it's not great for our YouTube format. I'm trying to figure it out. First and foremost, in studio, we got a very special guest, PJ Bidwell. Is that your last name, right? PJ?
Yes, sir.
And then, and who's joining you again?
I brought along with me my buddy, songwriter Christopher Kern.
Yeah, Christopher Kern. I was thinking, I know that you just introduced yourself to me, Chris. Christopher, you like going by that?
Yeah, either way is fine.
Yeah. I was thinking that it was a, I know that you literally just introduced yourself to me, and I was thinking Brandon for some reason. But that's how my brain works. And I see actually it works that way because you did post from your Arizona Songwriters Arizona Facebook page. A couple shout outs like Sonny Gable and Brandon Curtis. Now, PJ's on. PJ, we met PJ for Circus Mexicus in Rocky Point. Yeah, had a good time, rode down. Rico got so stoned he didn't know what to do with himself and then literally ghosted out. left early.
Somebody had some good stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And then, but it was great to meet PJ. And while we were talking with PJ, and he told us he's from Tucson, he also said that he hosts this awesome acoustic songwriter showcase that happens at Catalina Brewing, right?
Yeah, we've been holding acoustic songwriters at Catalina for the last 4 years.
Yeah,
once a month.
So yeah, you get it's an excellent workshop for those songwriters out there. Great showcase where you get up and you perform, and you work with many different musicians. Come out each and every Sunday, and we got another one coming up this Sunday, and that's why we finally got you in to talk about it the week going into the event. So if you love singer songwriters and you'd like to listen or you want to partake, we're going to give you information on that here in the podcast broadcast. You also were just down in Bisbee this last weekend performing at Side Pony Music Festival, right?
Yeah, I have a couple different projects, but my band, the PJ Bidwell Band, was down there at Side Pony, and it's a disaster of logistics.
Yes,
there's hundreds of people everywhere, and there's hundreds of bands. But we had such a great time. We played 5 different sets. Met a lot of really cool people, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, let me break it down for you. Side Pony features over 150 different musical acts all in one weekend at every single corner of Bisbee, Arizona, which is not 100 different music venues. So, there's 1 or 2 actual stages in Bisbee, and then the rest is just makeshift. DIY style stages, and it's been going on now for like 12 years, something like that, and it's amazing to see so many artists get together. A lot of them are Arizona based, but not all of them, and these bands come from all over the place to perform multiple times during the weekends. How many times did you guys gig during this weekend? Because I saw you on multiple stages.
Yeah, we played 5 shows at 5 different venues, but more fun than that was we caught 100 shows.
Yeah,
we caught as many as we could, and we saw everything from metal to rap, jazz, mariachi, singer songwriter stuff, rock. It was a fun weekend.
Yeah, dude. Well, who was your favorite act that you came across during Bisbee that just came out of nowhere to you? Do you recall the names? It's tough though, right? Because you
focused on you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was so many. I actually got to meet some people that like we were only Facebook friends.
Yeah.
And so I got to catch them live. And as far as like kind of the biggest surprise, there's a local rapper here, Sean Harris.
Yeah.
And he was doing his thing. He was kind of performing his songs. He had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and he just went freestyle, and it like leveled it up even more. It was just so much fun. It was really cool.
Oh, I love that. Sean Harris, we're gonna have to get. What about you, Christopher? Who came across your radar where you're like, damn?
There was a couple bands out of Phoenix, and they kind of had a lot of intertwining pieces.
Yeah.
So they're all like buddies with each other. I can't remember the name. One was the Great American Rejects.
Great American Rejects?
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds like an actual,
thinking All American Rejects.
Yeah.
They're the great ones.
What a great way
Nice
to
little
kind of like,
play.
yeah, to instantly get some sort of like following. I was like, well done, Great American Rejects. Okay.
Yeah, they put on a good show for sure.
Yeah.
And then the subsequent group that some of those band members played with, I can't remember her name. But
did you guys check out Phoenix Afrobeat Orchestra, POW? Did you guys see that close down the nights? All right, so when you're there as musicians and you're doing like 5 gigs and stuff, but you're also like kind of drinking and partying because the whole town is partying, right?
Yeah. Everybody's partying.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, pick your poison, basically, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you shout out at one point while you were playing, like, who's the drunkest in the crowd?
That was the Benson Highway Band was playing, and they said, "Who's the drunkest in the crowd?" And there was a lot of people that were volunteering as tribute.
Yeah.
And then a local legend slid into the dance floor on his belly and he clearly took the crown.
Like, that's the guy. That's the guy who's the drunkest.
That's our king.
That's our king. So now, how did you guys even sleep at all during that entire weekend? It's got to be rough, right?
Oh, it's rough. So what's also rough is Bisbee's not a big town.
No.
And so accommodations are limited.
Right.
And if you are not on the ball, you're not getting a room in Bisbee.
Right.
They were 100% sold out. So we actually went back to Tucson Saturday night.
Every day?
Yeah. And then
Wow.
back in the morning. So
You're hardcore.
It was a long weekend, but it was a ton of fun. And it was, one of those things where it fills your cup up a lot when you do stuff like that and you meet a lot of people that are kind and say nice things.
Yeah. Well, especially, as a singer-songwriter yourself, right? To be inspired by other great artists that, are performing and, it definitely, you see the different styles, kind of melting pot. That's what, Side Pony is all about. So that happened this past weekend. You guys missed it, but next year, definitely look up Side Pony. It's in November, usually the second weekend of November each and every year. And Anami Quinn and her husband Mick, they organized the whole thing. It's 100% a passion project. They don't make any money off this, and they bust their ass year round. So shout out to them as well. All right, on the podcast broadcast, we're going to talk more about this singer-songwriter session that happens each and every Sunday at Catalina Brewing. And we're also going to get some songs played ourselves because both PJ and Christopher are singer-songwriters themselves. So we're going to be talking about that and more. You can join us, youtube.com/Beef Vegan, or stick around because we'll be back after music from the Chili Peppers on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. All right. See, we're still on though. So you see how that works. Yeah.
Tricky.
Now I know on the Instagram stream, it's got to be weird. If you see the our setup here. I mean, Rico and we're on the screen. We look good, right? But unfortunately, there's a split screen. So we got Christopher's right arm, and PJ's left arm. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I know, but there's no way around that unless I go this range, which is great for Instagram.
Yeah.
And then still I don't get them full screen.
You can't win
Me and,
both ways.
I can't win.
We
Me and
should
Phil
get
just have to
close
get
together.
real close.
There you go.
Conjoined
Yeah, yeah.
twins.
Yes.
Now, when you play, I mean, you guys are gonna like jam out solo, right? Like, okay, nice. And how would you best describe your style, PJ? Americana,
So I do have an Americana band.
right?
And my current project is an alt country band.
Yeah.
Which they're the same vein.
Right.
But so alt country Americana.
Yeah, nice. And then what about you, Christopher? What do you normally gravitate towards? I know that you joined on and started jamming with PJ and his band. But what would you describe your sound?
Country music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
I
country
guess
style.
a little red dirt in there, like red dirt style mixed in with some traditional, some bluesy rock kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, that's red hot right now. I mean, it's everywhere, right? And you see in the influence. I mean, hell, we play country artists on this rock station.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, with the they're very pop country, like Hardy and Jelly Roll, things like that. But you see it. You see it kind of like gravitate there. Have you always been a country kid?
I mean, yeah, I grew up listening to the greats, Johnny Cash and all that. But then I kind of got out of it, got into. I mean,
I know. I noticed you
one of
looking
my-
around all these posters and stuff. Yeah.
One of my favorite
Wide-eyed.
bands of all time is Stone Temple Pilots.
Right, there you go.
So definitely
Scott
influenced by all over. Yeah, Scott Weiland's my man.
Yeah.
Influenced by just about everything.
You get the you have any Scott Weiland stories? You ever see him live?
Yeah, I've seen STP twice. Once here in town, once in Phoenix. I was supposed to see them a third time for Fall Ball, but he didn't show. That was
That's
2011, I think.
yes. So last I saw Scott Weiland was it was a festival at Tempe Beach Park, right? And they literally took the stage like an hour and a half late.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, almost completely canceled the whole thing because Scott. And I was like, and it was after his latest sobriety thing, and we're like,
Yeah.
seems like he relapsed.
Yeah.
That is
God.
not a sober move right there.
You thought you caught him in the sweet spot. You're like, no.
Yeah, no. And then
Damn.
they had to put on like a short set, but it was still fantastic. A legend for sure. So yeah, you have all those different kind of musical influences and stuff. I'll tell you what, you got that country metabolism. You know what I mean? Yeah, you look like you'd be riding bulls and shit.
That's funny enough you say that.
Do you ride bulls?
I do not, but
Damn
I've heard from others like, oh, you look like you're a bull rider.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like, I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know about that.
He looks scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you grow up like influence country? Did you have a stepdad who drank Miller Lite that wasn't too nice to your mom?
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. But yeah, I grew up out in Neighbor Valley, so
Yeah, it's country enough. I
Yeah.
mean, we're out here in Arizona. The one
Right.
thing I've been, Rico has a pair of boots. I'm sure you got a pair of
Hell
boots.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't, dude. And that's
Come
something
on.
I know. That's something I'm, as an Arizona kid, and I grew up here in Arizona. And as a grown ass man, I got to invest in boots, man. And country's not even my thing. I just know I got to get boots. So
Gotcha.
it is on the bucket list here for like,
Man.
I'm going to boot barn.
to raise you up a
Boot
little,
barn.
inch and a half, couple inches there.
Thanks for
Yeah.
noticing that. I need that. Yeah,
Add a little something to your step, man.
I know. I know. That's
The good thing about getting a good pair of cowboy boots is you find reasons to wear them.
yeah.
And once you have them, you're like, oh, this is a good boot moment.
Yeah.
I
So,
always delude myself about snakes. I'm like, I'm protecting myself.
yeah. It's all
Every day I
stinks.
walk out.
Yeah.
On
Protecting those
Speedway.
ankles,
Yeah.
dude, for sure. Yeah. What's a good boot moment where because that's the thing in Arizona, you wear boots to like a black tie event or to like a straight up hoedown or just a barbecue, and everywhere in between. But you could push off boots as this is your nice shoe attire for the most dressed up of situations, weddings,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, right? Yeah.
And they allow you to stay in jeans and be dressed up.
Yeah. Yeah. see?
Permission.
It's a good look.
Yeah. It's not a bad look.
You
for
tie it
sure.
together with that bolo necktie, you win. That's it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
The official tie of Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mess around with the bolo as well.
A
Yeah.
little turquoise on there.
Yeah. Hey, Christopher, you ever been to a Circus Mexicus? Are you a peacemaker? You been down there?
No, but I've been becoming more familiar with it.
Yeah,
to
man.
know PJ.
No, PJ will recruit you and kidnap you to Mexico for sure.
Don't doubt it.
It's a time, dude. It's a really good time. How many circuses have you been to?
Oh gosh. I mean, first of all, I've seen Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers more times than it's cool to brag about.
Right. Like, but any band that you've ever seen, right? Yeah, for sure.
But I think I've been to like a dozen.
Yeah. The Circus Mexicus down
So,
Rocky Point. Yeah.
I'm definitely not I'm not leading the pack on that. There's people that have been to 25.
Right.
But
Like the Burning Man people that have been there since the beginning. They're like, oh, this is your second one?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
that's cute.
Yeah. And I can have bragging rights that it's been way back that my first circus was, but I don't think I've been to 12. Definitely maybe close to double digits now, though.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
way cool.
I know.
Cool.
It's the same song, but I keep dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I brought Rico down there for his first, and he had a blast. And that is like, that's how you turn believers. You just be like, just come on down.
Just come on, just try it.
Try it. And this year was such a weird year too because of everything politically, and they kind of like tightened up the border, or at least there was rumors of that, and that was enough to scare a lot of people off. And so they had to downsize last minute, but still, it was a rager.
It was busy. Like,
Is.
everybody was telling me, like, dude, it's way bigger than this usually. I'm like, how much bigger can it get? Like,
A
good
lot
Lord, I
bigger.
guess so.
Yeah, 3 times as big, right?
Damn.
Yeah, it's the stage that you saw them on.
Yeah.
Is the small stage that usually they have bands on between sets at
Right.
the big stage.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. It's all the
Which is a cool
BX.
way to see him up close and personal, more or less.
Oh yeah, they
You
were
know?
there. They were right there, and
Yeah.
they put on a good show. So yeah, well, Christopher, we'll get you down there, dude. It'll be a good time. All right, so here's the deal: we're gonna set up here, and start doing some singer songwriting. Tell them some stories musically, and as we get ready, earlier this morning, Rico and I did this. Check it out. Once you hear 3 Days Grace before 7 a.m., then you want to be calling number 69 to score my first pair of tickets before they go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. 3 Days Grace is announced to be returning to Arizona along with I Prevail next November. So a year from, not a year from today, but just about
Year-ish.
Yeah, year-ish. So your first opportunity to win those tickets before they go on sale coming up within 25 minutes. So that's coming up. But let's first get into this here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, yes, it's time for your beefs of the week. Yes, I'm doing this, Rico. It's beefs of the week. It's more than just one because there are several beefs happening in Hollyweird, if you will.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, first and foremost, the beef of the week is Jeremy Renner, who's denying sending nudes to a Chinese filmmaker. Now, Jeremy Renner, has gone, kind of back and forth when it comes to the likability scale in the public eye. Personally, I was anti-Renner for quite some time. And then he had that horrific accident where he almost died.
Crazy.
And I felt like, okay, I should chill on the hate and be like, well, thankfully you're alive, Hawkeye. You weren't that bad of an Avenger. I'll let bygones be bygones.
You're cool.
Yeah, turns out he's a scumbag, and I should have kept hating him the entire time.
Uh-oh.
Well, allegedly, anyways. This Chinese filmmaker named Yi Zhou has accused Renner of sending her, quote, a string of unwanted, unsolicited pornographic images of himself, a.k.a. D-pics.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the
What?
one-eyed Hawkeye. Now, she also claims that when she confronted him about it, he hit her with the low blow and threatened to call ICE on her.
What?
Yes, dude. So it's like, you don't like my D-pic? I'm going to get you deported.
Okay.
Yes,
That escalates quickly.
so quickly. Now, they work together on the documentary Chronicles of Disney, right?
I was about to ask, I need the connection here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, that explains it.
It was an animated film. So, of course, when you're doing an animated film about Disney, you're going to want to take pictures of your dong and send it to the director. It's
Naturally.
just par for course.
Right, it's in the contract.
Well, Renner's attorney called the allegations false, outrageous, and highly defamatory, and also claims that she's retaliating against Renner because he rejected her romantic advances. The old oh no, I didn't want her. She wanted me.
Right.
Now that's all said and done until she busts out the evidence of the D pics, and then when that happens, forensics gonna have to get involved and do a little cross examination. Is there like a tractor scar on that D? right?
Some tread marks.
Yeah, is there a tattoo of a bow and arrow? There's a good chance.
A Disney stamp.
It's brutal.
Something.
Yeah.
And those are the worst kind of cases too, because you have to show them in court. I'm assuming as Exhibit A and B.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, Jeremy Renner seems like the type of guy that would tattoo Hawkeye on it, but start Hawkeye with a C. It'd be like CAWK
in the same font.
It's Hawkeye.
Oh my God.
Anyways, the attorney does admit though that Renner Enzo shared a brief consensual encounter in July. So one way or another, that admission is stating she probably has D pics. It's going to be interesting to see what happens as this plays out, but definitely that is one strong beef of the week.
Oh yeah.
And it's even honestly the beef of the week, as the other one was Zendaya versus Sydney Sweeney. We'll maybe talk. All right, welcome back to Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're back here on the air and on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/Beef Vegan. I got singer-songwriter PJ Bidwell in studio. He also hosts the Arizona Acoustic Songwriter Session that happens each and every, or actually the one Sunday a month. So is it the third Sunday of the month?
Starting in next year, it's going to be the third Sunday of the month.
Okay, so this year, what is it? Just
it's been kind of piecemeal, just based on my schedule. But it's going to be the rest of the year is this Sunday and then the 7th.
Okay, yeah. So this Sunday and then December 7th. So if you're a singer-songwriter and you want to partake in this, you could sign up and perform, right? It's kind of like a session like that, right?
Well, it's something we plan ahead of time. So
yeah.
they just contact me and I get with them and we work out a schedule of when's good.
I like that. So you could basically set up a set list and you're basically designing a show each and every Sunday, right? Giving people
each show.
Different slots and making it different and fresh every time that you do one of these, right?
Yeah, I bring in songwriters from all over the state. I have songwriters that come from northern Arizona, a lot of really great songwriters from the Phoenix Valley area.
Yeah.
Some great songwriters from Safford.
Nice.
Come out and play. Yeah,
hell yeah.
Mix it up.
And then with that too, like how long does each artist get to perform for? Like 15-minute set, something like that?
So it's a 4-ups song swap. So
okay.
For the duration of the show, it's the same 4 songwriters.
Yeah.
But what I do, because I host and I play every month, that when I get some new songwriters that come in, I'll give up my seat for some rounds. And that way we get some more people in there and get some people some exposure and see if, we can get them on a different show. Yeah,
nice. Excellent. Well, you know what? We're going to do something here fun. Since I have PJ Bidwell in studio and he is a prolific singer-songwriter, I got to put him to the test. Now, alt country is kind of his style. All right. And so I want to try to like collaborate with you, PJ. All right. Try to write a hit alt country song on the fly. All right. So I'm going to feed you some lines here that you just kind of incorporate. All right. Into, and I know it's going to be tough. So I want you to kind of go into some of your like muscle memory to do some of your lines and then try to interject some of my lines. Now I'll give you a theme if you want. We could go, for sappy love songs. We could do party country anthems. Or just randomly like any country theme. Like, what do you think?
Surprise me.
Okay. Well, then the first line, let's see if I can get you in the right frame of mind, is I ain't drunk enough for this, but I'm getting there. Right? All right. So so see if we could try to incorporate that. And then I'll feed you even some more lines. Okay.
She's looking out the window with a dead-end stare. Ain't drunk enough for this, but I'm getting there.
Yes. If heartbreak was cardio, I'd be shredded.
Heartaches like this, I'd be shredded. I'm hanging on. I don't know where this is headed.
That's right. You're doing so good, dude. You're doing so good. All right, I'll give you another line here. Okay. All right. Say that chorus just made my mullet grow back. So see if you can try to incorporate that in the line.
I'm laying down with a heart attack.
That's right.
That chorus just made my mullet grow back.
I'll give you a couple of your lines. Just feel this out.
Went down the dead end more than once or twice. I've had a couple of false starts that didn't turn out nice. I keep on working. That's what I do with the heart. A rich man and these poor man's blues.
You got a beautiful voice. How about you do one more line? Yeah, keep it going here, all right? I want you to try to include the line, I haven't felt that much twang since my last vasectomy. It's going to be tough, all right?
All these folks are staring at me. I haven't felt that much twang since my vasectomy.
Yes. PJ Bidwell is hosting this singer-songwriter session this Sunday at Catalina Brewing. We're going to have PJ do one of his originals for us on the podcast stream right now. Be back with more after Guns N' Roses, but you could join us, youtube.com/Beef Vegan. Very fun, very fun. All right, let's get right into it, dude. All right, so PJ Bidwell, of course, is our guest here on the podcast broadcast, and he is a singer-songwriter. Alt country is kind of like his forte. With that, he is hosting an event for singer-songwriters, and he does this once a month, Catalina Brewing. And if you're interested in that, you got to follow the Facebook page, sign up if you're a singer-songwriter, so you can be featured in his showcase and collaborate with other great Arizona artists. What's the Facebook page again?
It's Acoustic Songwriters Arizona.
I love it. All right, now let's do a song here. All right, so this is going to be airing here on the podcast broadcast and on KWSS 93.9 up in Phoenix and Flagstaff. So what's the name of this original song that you're going to perform for us?
This first song is called Culebra.
Culebra.
Yeah.
Culebra. What is that word? What's the origin?
So there's a lot of folklore along our Mexican border. It's not necessarily Mexican culture, and it's not necessarily U.S. culture. It's kind of that weird hybrid of that border region. There's a lot of folklore characters.
Yeah.
So there's, La Llorona, there's La Chupacabra,
Yeah.
there's Malverde and Santa Muerte, and La Culebra is a similar type character who took advantage of the most vulnerable, and this is kind of the story of what happened to her because of that.
I love this. It's a singer-songwriter storytelling, PJ Bidwell. Enjoy it.
Juan and Maria were crossing desert lines. They walked for miles but left to die. One thing's for certain, one thing's for sure, well, you won't get far without her. Culebra, a Culebra, a Culebra, Culebra. Didn't treat them right, that's what they said. Even those close, they wanted her dead. Then one night, the party was done. Down she goes, smoke from the gun. Culebra, 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 Culebra. Some think she's a saint. Unmarked graves say she ain't. Mothers cry out in pain to the sound of those innocent voices. A cool laborer, a cool laborer, cool laborer. New queen on the throne, the business moves on. Before she's cold, her plaza is gone. She's left to wander the desert alone, guiding those souls for whom she's done wrong. Cool laborer, a cool laborer, cool laborer. Some think she's a saint, unmarked graves say she ain't. Mothers cry out in pain to the sound of those innocent voices. Cool laborer, cool laborer.
Amazing. PJ Bidwell. I love it. All right, let's keep it going here. And now we're going to reset the table, and we're going to come back here with Christopher. He's going to do a song for us as well. So stick around. Earlier this morning, Rico and I did this, whatever this is. Oh, you know what? I got an interesting call from a guy who said his wife was fantasizing about me. So I offered a solution to fix that, and it went like this. Check it out. Rico and myself weighing in on these FMLs, and if you got one you care to share on the air, give us a call, because if we agree your life is F, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Jacob's Castle along with Strawberry Fizz at 191 Tool next Tuesday, November 18th. All right. With that said, let's get into your emails. Have a lot to go through for this extended weekend. Violet sent me this first email. She said, Beef, a customer checking out a camera at my pawn shop asked if the memory cards got erased. I said yes. He asked if I had a case for it, and I left to go get it. I came back, and the guy said, there's naked pictures on this memory card. I looked at the LCD screen, and it's a picture of his own D, which he had just taken in the store.
Wow, that guy wants to get fired.
No, I mean, he was a customer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sexual predator going to extremes right there.
Oh, that guy wants to get arrested.
Yeah, he does,
Cool.
dude. That's insane, right? And
Yeah.
so Violet had to see this guy's D for no reason.
Oh,
And yeah, the whole switcheroo. F my life, what do you say?
yeah, big time.
Yeah, whenever you inadvertently just get busted in the eye with a random D pick, not good. All right. Next F my life said to be by Micah. Micah said, the other day I came home to a furious wife and a voicemail message from a woman neither of us know claiming I got her pregnant.
Uh-oh.
My wife won't believe that she got the wrong number. F my life.
Oh, God. Yeah, having to explain that for months and then have it brought up again a year later.
Right.
Yeah, F my life.
Yeah, and what if it is just completely random? And you're like, I swear to God, baby.
Yeah. Like, I'm used to spam calls, but not you got me pregnant calls.
Yeah, no.
That's a new one.
Yeah, no. I mean, new one for you, not for me. All right, next one. Next F my life sent to me by Jared. Jared said, today when my girlfriend woke me up, I said, I just had the sexiest dream. Thinking she was feeling frisky, I started to fool around with her. And she pulled away and said, well, it wasn't about you. F my life for Jared.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds rough.
Yes, super rough. Let's see. And caller, I know you're on the phone there. Just stand by for me. Give me 1 minute, okay? All right. All right, cool. All right, and then our next F my life and final F my life for this segment sent to me by Kevin. Kevin said, I witnessed the homeless man that visits my neighborhood placing bags containing his own poop in my trash cans. Yeah. I later received a notice stating that from my garbage company that they will not provide my residents with garbage service until I refrain from placing bags of my own feces in the trash. F my life. What do you say?
It's like cool. At least the guy's putting it in a trash can. I mean, that's kind of nice of him to do that.
No,
But
because it screws the guy
Well, it
over. I
does.
know. Yeah.
I would call the city, be like, you're going to pay for forensics. We're gonna have a poop forensics team come in here.
Yeah, poop DNA for
Poop
sure.
DNA.
Yeah.
F my life either way.
Yeah, that is definitely because if he doesn't throw it in your trash can, he's just going to leave it outside your doorstep.
Well, yeah.
It's an F my life scenario all the way around. Keep those emails coming. Let's hit the reset. Be back with more right after this. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, I know that wasn't the call that I was promising you, but I will play that here a little bit later. And then we have Christopher on deck now. We're going to be able to do this here. So, yeah, and to recap it, if you didn't catch the call, the guy said that he had a beef with me because his wife was having she listened to the show. They both listened to the show, which is great. And then his wife was having fantasies about me that she admitted to him, which I don't know why she would tell him this kind of stuff. And so as a homie, I offered to sleep with his wife, because I'm like, if I sleep with her, there's a good chance that she'll never think of me again. I mean, it's happened in the past. So, I mean, why would I be foolish to believe that it wouldn't happen again? Right. He did not take that suggestion well, but again, I was just trying to help him out. So anyways, Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. And now we got Christopher, up to deck, so to speak. Christopher, what's your last name again?
It is Kern, Kern.
Kern. And where can people find you?
I have an Instagram account. It is under Kern's Country Music. Kind of like a mosaic, but with a U. Yeah, nice. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with you, or a little bit different. The challenge here that we're going to have, because, Christopher is a singer-songwriter. So instead of feeding him lines like I did PJ, which you did an excellent job there, PJ, but I gave you a premise. The premise is a real news story from Japan. There's a Japanese aquarium that lets visitors smell animal butts, right? It's odd. It's very Japanese. Now, somehow, if you could try to incorporate this into a song, that'd be pretty brilliant. And it may even be your next hit song. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's obviously it's transcontinental. So let's see what you could come up with this theme. All right. Christopher Kern, take it away. Let's see. They say this place is most smell fishy.
That's right.
But it kind of just smells like butt. Once you walk through the doors, you see a tilapia. Once you go up, drop his drawers. Yeah. They say this place is supposed to smell like fish, but it kinda just smells like butt.
$2, you get an extra sniff. Christopher. So we're going to hear one of Christopher's original songs here on the podcast broadcast right now. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Back with a beef tip right after these words. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, well done.
Hear the bar going, it smells like butt.
It smells like butt. I mean, that's a sing and repeat right there, dude. All right. So what's well done with the challenge. What's the name of this song that you're going to play for us here?
I wonder, well, just keep it on like the kind of rockin' vibes.
Yeah, we're in a rock station, an indie alternative station as well with KWSS. I mean, there is no format that won't fit our massive umbrella, right?
So this one is it's called Highway 69.
See, now you're speaking to your audience right there. You read the room well, my friend. Here we go.
I caught a bad thing walking on down the street, boy. Old black leather and lace running all up to her knees. Yeah, I says, oh, hey, pretty baby, you's got a little something for me. Oh. She says, why, yes, greasy boy, but that thing just ain't for free. Yeah. You gotta give me a ride. And we can have a blowout on Highway 69. Woo! Ooh, yeah. You can hop on the back of my motorbike. Oh, I've gotta warn you, this thing only knows how to go high speed. Them pretty red lips left a vampire kiss on my neck. Oh, well, hot damn, pretty baby, you're like a stretch out of gasoline. Let's go for a ride. And we can have a blowout on Highway 69. Yeah. I've got this two-wheel hot steel shoveling down the road. I'm coming round the bend, hit the throttle, let's go, go, go. Oh, she pulled the downtown, reach around, about to slip her hand down my oh. She went down low, wouldn't you know, about to give me a woo-hoo-hoo blow. Oh. We had a blowout on Highway 69. Yeah. We had a blowout, a little blowout. We had a blowout on Highway 69.
Christopher Kearns, everyone. Kearns Country, what was it on Instagram?
Music.
Yeah, Kearns Country Music. All right. I didn't mean to say the C word in between there, but Kearns Country Music on Instagram. Make sure you follow him. All right, let's hit the reset. We'll be back right after this. Here's a couple minutes of that conversation I was talking about.
You're like, God, great.
Yeah. All right. Well, well, we can, dude. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a phase. And if anything, as long as she doesn't call you beef in bed, things should be okay, right?
She's got to stop this before I climb in bed with her.
Oh. Well, okay. I'll be less sexy on the air. How about that?
Good luck with that.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Well, I appreciate you listening.
All right.
And honestly, I know it's a phase that will go away. None of the crushes on me have stuck out in the long run. I promise you that. So just ride it out, dude, and everything will be fine. I appreciate you and your wife both listening to the show, and I won't act on it. I promise.
Well, thank you very much. And it wouldn't be good for you if you did.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I got Rico here as my backup, though. It works out.
Hey.
Why? Come on, back me up
Hey,
for
look,
once, dude.
I'm not undefeated, but my record's pretty good.
Damn.
All right, fine, dude. I'm in a relationship anyways. I'm not trying to sleep with your wife. I did not do anything to make this or create this. I do appreciate her listening, though.
Yeah, we'll take a free endorsement anywhere we can get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure that's just an admiration for what we do here on the air, which 100% is appreciated, but you have no worries, dude. A friend of mine, I don't sleep with my friends, girls or wives
moms.
anyways, even if I was single. And if you listen to the show, you're a friend of mine, so your woman's safe, all right?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. I will send that D pic just to solidify that she does not want it.
do that.
Just so she can, just so she
I
don't
will be in
want
the
it,
parking lot
Kent.
waiting for you if you do.
Oh, fine.
Aye,
All
aye.
right, man. Well, thanks for listening and riding with us. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan presents about to. All right, so that was that phone call. Here, let's get on the air. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan presents. We're almost out of time, which is unfortunate because we had a great time. It was a long time coming, PJ. You know, like I said, when we were in Mexico, we weren't lying. We were like, we got to get you on the show, man. And it wasn't just because, Rico's first time getting high at a concert and stuff.
It was scary.
It was, he did. Like shortly after that, we're all hanging out. And then, I go to the bar and then we're looking for Rico. And I'm like, where is he? Right. Can't find him anywhere at Banditos and stuff, right? And so I call, and I'm like, "Hey, man, where you at?" He's like, "I walked home, man. Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm still at the concert, man." Like,
It was after everything ended, and I remember looking around for half an hour like a scared child in Target.
it
Like,
wasn't a
"Where's my
half
dad?"
hour.
Yes, it was.
It was a half hour weed time, which means it was like 3 minutes.
It's like that scene from Interstellar where time just like expands. It's crazy.
In my defense, he seemed perfectly fine when we parted ways.
That's good. Yeah. He didn't get weird, no, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he was
good
fine.
to see you, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
good
go find beef.
Yeah.
Like, oh
And I
no.
will- by walking miles east. Right?
No, I got a cab, which is
Okay.
even scarier. I'd rather have walked because that guy kept asking me questions about my lineage.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
where in
yeah.
Mexico your family from? I'm like, Magdalena. It's like,
Ah,
oh yeah. I'm like, I don't know anything else. I'm just high as hell. Get me out of here.
right. Well, okay. So we're gonna wrap things up with Beef Tip, but don't forget this Sunday, if you're a singer-songwriter, you want to enjoy some fantastic singer-songwriters with the acoustic showcase happening this Sunday, Catalina Brewing. PJ Bidwell runs the page, Arizona Acoustic Songwriters.
Acoustic Songwriters Arizona.
Acoustic Songwriters Arizona. So
Boom.
you're on social media. Make sure you follow them. And then PJ, you can give us a beef tip. So what's the number one tip you'll give someone for going down to Rocky Point for the very first time? What's a tip that you would give them since you're an old pro?
I give 3.
Okay.
Number 1 is to, when you can, travel in a group.
Yep.
Number 2, you want to travel during daytime.
And now you're flipping us off here.
Number 3, and the most important, is stay out of dark alleys trying to score coke and hookers.
There you go.
Because if you go looking
Yeah.
for trouble, you'll find it.
Yes.
But if you stay as a tourist in the tourist areas, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Exactly. That should be tip number 1. I'd reverse the order, but all good. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
Upon a side of beef,
Excellent. Beef tip on the way out there, PJ.
end to all your grief. But if you
Coke and alleys and dark hookers.
kind of bad, I
Only
will
by my
knock
Coke
out
and Braid
all your
alleys.
teeth.